Good evening, everyone. My name is Jair Berry, proud member of the class of 2026. I'd like to welcome you all to the commencement ceremony of the Northwest High School class of 2026. Would everyone who is able, please stand and remain standing for the presentation of colors and the national anthem.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Alexander Shrewsbury, the proud principal of Northwest High School for the past 2 years. I have the privilege of welcoming several distinguished and honored guests who are in attendance for the evening ceremony and whose support and encouragement for the class of 2026 is extremely appreciated. Please stand as your name is read. Seated on the stage are Dr. Nancy Slattery, President of the Northwest Local School District, and Mr. Darrell Yater, Superintendent of Northwest Local School District, along with our Northwest Top 10 and our Mr. and Miss Northwest. Seated in the stadium tonight are other important guests. Please stand when your name is called. Our Northwest Local School District Board of Education members, Mr. Chris Heather, Vice President, Ms. Sierra Jones, Mr. Jim Detzel, and Mrs. Nicole Talby. District Administrative Staff, Mrs. Amy Wells, Mr. Chris McKee, Mr. Jake Kuhlmein, Mrs. Brenda Miller, Mrs. Lori Reilly, Mrs. Siobhan Neal, Mrs. Elizabeth Witt, Mrs. Jennifer Bluss, Mrs. Stephanie Mybers, and Mrs. Kiva Bryce. Thank you for supporting the class of 2026. Ensuring our class of 2026 successfully made it to this point has required the extended support from many amazing people. Some of these people I just introduced you to, but that team includes many more that help make Northwest operate on a daily basis. I would like to take a few moments to recognize them this evening for their hard work and dedication to the students of Northwest High School. Please stand and be recognized as your names are called. Assistant Principals, Ms. Brenda Stevens and Mr. Anthony Gaines, Athletic Director, Mr. Lee Johnson, and Dean of Students, Mr. Kevin Wilhelm. This team of administrators has worked long days and nights alongside of me to make this school a welcoming environment for our students, staff, and families. Each one of them has provided an immense amount of support to me as the principal, and I could not have supported our students without their dedication and individual strengths. I cannot thank them enough. I would also like to thank and acknowledge our school resource officers, Brandon Wilson and Officer Alicia Wordman. Your presence on the campus every day helps our students know that they are cared for and their safety was the #1 priority. Additionally, our other school security team that has helped develop relationships with students in the hallways and made sure they're supportive in and out of the classroom, Mr. James Dillon, Mr. Andre Tate, and Mr. Brandon Schoen. Thank you for your tireless supervision, and dedication, keeping our students and campus safe on a daily basis. Seated adjacent to our seniors are three amazing and talented people that serve as our school counselors: Mr. Colin DeVos, Mrs. Jenny Schuler, and Ms. Brittany Summers. School counseling is a career that is ever evolving and will never fully be defined. Even through this, they have managed to help support the consistency in our school and ensure all of our students are successful on a daily basis and made it to their point today. Additionally, seated on my left are the senior class advisors who will read the names of students tonight. Throughout the last 4 years, these advisors have spent time with our students in advisory, providing support individually and collectively in and out of the classroom. They are honored to read your student's name this evening. You will meet them later in the ceremony. Seated on the floor to my right are additional staff members who willingly gave their time this evening to support our graduates on this special occasion. The teachers at Northwest High School are an amazing group of individuals who understand that students come first, while ensuring they're supporting one another through the constant challenges of teaching in 2026. There's a quote that says, "Behind every confident student is a teacher who quietly fought for them to be seen, heard, and believed in." That's what Northwest teachers do on a regular basis. Our students are not only fortunate to be graduates of Northwest, but to have been taught by the teachers in this room. Please join me in thanking our amazing teachers. Additionally, there are many people with whom today's ceremony would not be possible, and they deserve our thanks and recognition for making this evening possible for our seniors. Thank you to our junior students who served as part of our Ivy chain tonight, and Mrs. Mary Semino and Ms. Ruby Reyes for their help in coordinating their role today. Their names are listed in your program. And thank you to our band and orchestra director, Mr. Tim Heating, and assistant band director, Mr. Glenn Greenwood, and our excellent student musicians for tonight's music. Your dedication to our seniors is very much appreciated. I would also like to thank Mrs. Hudson, Ms. Kelly, Mrs. Bowling, Ms. Campbell, Mr. Van Gasbeck, Ms. Jardine, and Mr. Ebersol, and countless others who worked behind the scenes, dedicating their time, talents, energy, and efforts, organizing prom and many other senior activities to ensure our students have memorable experiences at Northwest High School. It does not go unnoticed. A huge thank you goes to our next group of individuals, the Northwest office staff, Mrs. Hoffman, Ms. Sally, Ms. Pavlov, Mrs. Engelman, and Mrs. Hunt. Thank you for everything you do on a daily basis behind the scenes, as well as everything you have prepared to make sure tonight goes off without a hitch. Day after day, month after month, this group has led through the tasks we often take for granted in the leadership of the school, and we appreciate and thank you. I would also like to thank our PTSA and booster members for participating in and organizing countless events to support the students and staff at Northwest High School. We also appreciate Herff Jones Graduate Services for their help outfitting today's graduates, Life Touch for taking the photographs of our students, and Waycross Media for filming and live streaming this evening's event for many to see. Also, we appreciate the staff at Northern Kentucky University for allowing us to utilize their facilities to celebrate this event. And lastly, I'd like to take a moment and thank and congratulate the exceptional parents, guardians, and family members of all of our graduates here today. I know that you are all so proud of these students. Getting here has been no small feat. Each of you played a vital role in molding our students into the young men and women that they are today. Their success today is a direct reflection of all of you who sacrificed in one way or another to support their journey to this point. We are glad that you were able to share in their successes today. Class of 2026, please give your families and the people who cultivated and supported you a big round of applause, as they are your biggest advocates. And seniors, you may be seated. And I now have the privilege of introducing our first student speaker. It is my honor to introduce our number 3 ranked student, Kan Yin Chung, summa cum laude.
Good evening, Northwest staff, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. My name is Kanning Shurung, and it is an honor to be standing before you all today. Before I begin my opening speech, may we please have another round of applause for the class of 2026. High school was filled with so many experiences and memories. It was the beginning of many things. For example, the first boyfriend or girlfriends, maybe your first breakup. It was also the first time watching the World Cup 2022 in class during freshman year. But it was also the first time driving. Although driving isn't as fun with these gas prices, am I right? Whether you enjoyed high school or not, those years in Northwest Building shaped who we are today. So how could I possibly encapsulate our journey into words? In my intro to communication class, I learned that commemorative speeches like this are meant to reflect on the past while looking towards the future. So today, I'd like to share 3 lessons I learned over my 4 years of high school with you all. First, time does not wait. Looking back, we all dream of growing up. Now, it seems most of us wish to go back and experience life without a care. To play Gaga Bar recess instead of worrying about the next exam. Unfortunately, the clock hands only moves in one direction, forward. But I wouldn't worry, our adventure has just begun. Cherish where you are, whether it's the lows or the highs, because this moment too shall pass. Second, being scared is okay. As I am sure many of you reflect on our high school journeys, we realize that fear held us back in many ways. So wherever your path leads, I hope you face it head on. Take opportunities even when they scare you and face the future with belief. Because we can do this. And I'm not saying that just because I know we can. Just as I'm speaking in front of hundreds of now, which is really scary, trust me. Lastly, this is the most important advice, so make sure you listen. I want you to forget everything I just said. There's a reason why I'm sure many of you notice why all graduate speeches sound the same, including mine. It's because the point of life is to experience. Each of us has our own perspective, beginnings, and endeavors that no simple advice and definitely not a one-time speech can solve. To live is to struggle and learn. My story as a first-generation Vietnamese daughter would never be the same as yours or anyone else in this room. It is up to you to decide who you are, learn from your own mistakes, and bloom into the best version of you. Not because someone told you to, but because it is your journey, no one else's. Our path will lead us in different directions, yet will we always share the memories that begin here together. Just like how high school was the beginning of many things, tonight is also the ending of many things. The last time using your lunch number, the last time walking through the hallways side by side as classmates, and the last time seeing all these familiar faces. And even though this chapter is ending, a part of us will always remain here, in the halls and moments that shaped who we became. Before I close, I want us to take a moment to look around the stadium and appreciate how far we come. Thank you to our family, friends, and teachers for always standing beside us and supporting us. And personally, I would like to thank my family and my best friend. Cảm ơn ba, mẹ, chị Phương, chị Hân for ôm mẹ. Please take a moment to find people who supported you along the way and give a wave, smile, or whatever you like. Go ahead, take a look around. Find your loved ones. Hi! Let us continue to walk forward with courage, gratitude, and ignite pride. I hope your hands aren't tired yet, because the class of 2026 has much more to be proud of for the future. Congratulations, Northwest graduates.
Let's give Connie a round of applause one more time. There are several students in the class of 2026 who have accomplished many academic feats throughout their 4 years at Northwest High School. To begin, seated on the stage before you tonight are our top 10 graduates of the class of 2026. The summa cum laude graduates are students who have earned a minimum weighted GPA of 4.4 or higher. The magna cum laude graduates are students who have earned a weighted GPA of 4.16 or higher. At this time, we would like to recognize these distinguished graduates. Graduates, please stand when your name is called, and please hold your applause until all names are read. Amora Jaylyn Higgins, summa cum laude. Michael Todd Gillian, summa cum laude. Kanyen Phan Trung, summa cum laude. Jair Christopher Berry, summa cum laude. Casey Mark Higgins, summa cum laude. Emma Grace Alexander, summa cum laude. Emma Dawn Floyd, summa cum laude. Lucas Lee Dale Robinson, magna cum laude. Jayla Bellany Elam, magna cum laude. Taylin Noel Waka, magna cum laude. Additionally, we have several students outside of the top 10 also graduating magna cum laude. Again, these are students who have earned a weighted GPA of 4.16 or higher. Please stand as your name is called, and please hold your applause until all names are read. Tyler Carolyn Anderson, magna cum laude. Alexis Lachey Blassingame, magna cum laude. Corey Lamar Lang Jr., magna cum laude. Ahmad William Thompson, magna cum laude. Kyla Dawn Watley, magna cum laude. In addition, cum laude graduates are those that earned at least a 3.75 weighted grade point average or higher through their high school journey. Please stand as your name is called. Ariana Nicole Adu. Zuri Anai Aguilar. Jalea Renee Miracle Allen. Deontay Damari Arnold Smith. Caleb Edward Curry. Carson Richard Curry. Kaylee Joe Ernschwinder. Taymont Terrell Fisher. Brady Alexander Frazier. Dylan Xavier Fry. Olivia Rebecca Gehring. Ava Grace Haynes. Mackenzie Ava Hoopthausen. Sanchu Lama. Ryan William Lopez Sandoval. Malia Elise McClellan. Miranda Jane Mitchell. Hogla Kapinga Mutombo. Vien An Nguyen. Cohen Michael Smith. Jamie Lee Smith. David Isaiah Sparks. Aaron Michael Sturgis. And Kalia Marie Warner. Cum laude graduates, you can be seated. Because of the hard work and academic dedication of the students in the class of 2026, they were collectively awarded over $4 million in scholarships by colleges and universities. Additionally, I would like to recognize 2 students who are earning associate degrees at the same time as they graduate this year. Amora Higgins will be earning an Associate of Arts degree in Pre-Business Administration, and Jamie Smith will be earning an Associate of Applied Science and Electromechanical Engineering Technology. For our other academic, early graduates, and military recognitions, I would like to introduce Ms. Emma Alexander, summa cum laude.
Good evening. My name is Emma Alexander, proud member of the class of 2026. There are 16 students in this class who are inducted into the National Honor Society. These students excel not only in the classroom, but serve their community and are involved in extracurricular activities as well. Today, these students are wearing blue cords from the National Honor Society. Would these students please stand and be recognized? You guys. This is the 26th year that the state of Ohio has awarded honors diplomas for graduates who meet academic and career technical qualifications. Students who have met the criteria for an honors diploma or career technical honors diploma will be recognized today as well. Students receiving an honors diploma or career technical honors diploma will have the words "with honors" read after their name. Additionally, NWHS has students who have met the requirements to graduate within 3 years. Early graduates, please stand and be recognized. Our partnership with Butler Tech has afforded many students opportunities in career technical education. Students are able to choose from 14 programs between the Northwest and Colerain campuses. Additionally, students from 10 neighboring school districts, including Northwest, enroll in programs on 4 Butler Tech campuses: D. Russell Lee, Natural Science Center, Bioscience Center, and School of the Arts. At this time, I would ask that any students who are involved or enrolled in a Butler Tech course stand up to be recognized and to thank Butler Tech for the unique opportunities in their education experiences at Northwest. NWHS has 3 graduates in the class of 2026 who have made the decision to enlist with the military upon graduation. We thank them for their patriotism and commitment to protect the freedoms of our nation. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing. Maya Fluger. Kayla Vasquez Chilel. And Jude Wesolowski. At this time, I would like to introduce NWHS Athletic Director, Mr. Lee Johnson, to recognize our students' athletic achievements.
Thank you. I would like to take a moment to highlight and recognize some of our teams and individual athletes for their accomplishments this year. Seniors, please stand when your team or name is called and remain standing. Family and friends, please hold your applause until all teams and individuals have been recognized. We will start with our fall sport highlights. First on our list is soccer. Last fall, our boys soccer team won the first playoff round game, marking the 3rd consecutive year we have accomplished this feat. They would finish the year with a record of 13-3 with 2 ties. Soccer team members, please stand. David Pineda, Justin Martinez, Dylan Fry. All received postseason honors due to the team's success. Continuing with our girls soccer team, which recorded consecutive winning seasons for the first time since 2006. This would not have been accomplished without the senior class leadership and determination. Kamari Brinkley, Jayla Elam, Naya Henderson, J.L. Hill, and Dorcas Tamasha. Please stand. I would also like to mention that Parker Sables was also recognized as a member of the football All-Ohio team at the honorable mention distinction. The football team members, please stand. The Lady Knights volleyball team improved its winning percentage this past season with the help of Malaya McLennan, Ava Hines, Kara Anderson, and Jasmine Strong. During the winter seasons, the boys basketball team advanced to the second round of district tournament for the second straight year. This was accomplished by the senior contributions of Darian Blaine, Jaden Harrison, and Trevante Thomas, who was also recognized as an all-district second team member. The girls basketball team continued to improve and develop with the help of our seniors, Raina Cheatham, Kalia Hughes, Demaya Aikman, who represent Northwest at the Southwest Ohio Girls All-Star Game. All basketball team members, please stand. Lastly, I want to recognize all the athletes who participated this year and helped contribute to the full high school experience. That includes our cheer team, girls softball, track and field, baseball, tennis, boys wrestling, and girls wrestling, which placed in the top 10 in sectionals for the second year of their existence. Boys and girls golf, cross country. As you can see, the number of students standing here, we rely heavily on our seniors for leadership and the success of our program. This group of seniors have done a tremendous job of representing themselves, their families, and Northwest High School. We are proud of them and wish them well as they head off to the next phase of their lives. Congratulations and good luck to you all. Let's give them a big round of applause.
And we would now like to welcome our Northwest Choir as they sing a piece they have prepared for tonight.
Good evening again. My name is Jayla Elam. Several years ago, the senior class started a tradition of selecting a speaker for our graduation ceremony, who this class knows well, who we look up to, who can impart some final words of wisdom upon us. The class of 2026 has affectionately chosen Miss Erin Jardine. Please join me in welcoming her to the podium.
Good evening, class of 2026. First, I would like to say congratulations, you did it. At least for me, the past 4 years have passed in the blink of an eye. They've been filled with laughter and sadness, joy and uncertainty, and through it all, we, the staff of Northwest High School, have had the privilege of watching you grow. As wonderful as the academic light bulb moments have been, what I'll remember most is who you are as people and the moments you made me laugh. From class breakfast before the AP Bio test, to being serenaded with songs from Tangled by Ava and Valentina, to hearing my intercom beep followed by, "Hey, Miss Jardine," from Jalea, to Isamar, Miranda, Autumn, and Melanie making me laugh daily with her friendship, to Caden's numerous side quests, the most recent being trying to grow a random bean sprout she found in a sink, to listening to Zuri and Emmett's antics every day for 3 years straight, and 1,000 other moments in between, you all have made even the hardest moments of the last 4 years more joyful. When I started writing this speech, I struggled with what advice to give because I found that advice is usually really only helpful when you need it at that moment. However, as many of you know, I have a 3-year-old daughter, so most of what I get to watch these days are kids' movies and TV shows, which are surprisingly full of life lessons that apply far beyond childhood. One of her favorite shows is Bluey, and one of her favorite episodes is called Baby Race. The episode begins with Bluey asking if she is better at the monkey bars than judo, and her mom tells her that they're about the same. And after going back and forth for a while, she finally tells Bluey to run your own race. Up until this point, your lives have been connected by a requirement to be at school and the shared goal of graduation. But from here on out, all bets are off. You are about to head in completely different directions. Some of you 15 years from now might be single and traveling the world. You might just be finishing up your training to become a doctor. You might be raising 4 kids, and you might already be 15 years into your career, and you won't know until you get there. I want to encourage you not to compare where you are in life to anyone else, to run your own race. As long as you are moving towards the life you want, it does not matter how quickly or slowly you get there. Another movie that I've watched countless times recently is Zootopia. At the beginning of the movie, Judy Hopps is told over and over again that she's too small, too emotional, or not capable enough to achieve her dream. But she keeps showing up anyway. As you move on to new adventures, there will always be people who underestimate you, doubt you, or try to convince you that your goals are unrealistic. Don't let someone else decide what you are capable of before you've even had a chance to try. Some of the most meaningful accomplishments in life happen because someone refused to give up on themselves. Finally, we recently watched Winnie the Pooh for the first time. Christopher Robin goes to Skull for the first time and leaves the gang with the words, "You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." There will be times in life where you are challenged and pushed to your limits, moments when you think that you can't do it or that you aren't good enough. In those moments, you have 2 choices: accept defeat or believe in yourself and keep going. One choice may feel easier in the moment, but the other will allow you to grow into the person you are always capable of becoming. As our time together draws to a close, I want to congratulate you one more time and leave you with a final message. Believe in yourselves. Dream. Try. do good. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce and welcome our final speaker of the night, number 1 in the class of 2026, Miss Amora Higgins, summa cum laude.
Good evening, faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Standing here today as valedictorian is an incredible honor, but more than anything, it's a reflection of all of us. Because this moment does not just belong to one person. So for now, I want everyone to forget about the labels and the numbers and just appreciate yourself. It belongs to every late night, every early morning, and every moment of doubt that we had to push through, and every small victory that we celebrated along the way. When we first began this journey, I don't think any of us truly understood what it would entail and what we had to go through. We faced challenges. Some of those were expected, some caught us completely off guard. There were times when things didn't go as planned. Those tests we didn't ace, those goals we didn't meet, and those Friday night games that we may not have won. Moments where giving up probably would have been easier than pushing forward. But that doesn't define us. What does is that we kept going and we did make it through. We adapted, we learned, and we kept going, even when it was difficult, even when it was uncertain. And in doing so, we didn't just grow academically. We grew into the people we are today. We became more resilient, more understanding, and more prepared for whatever may come next. And while it is easy to focus on the destination, this cap, this gown, this stage, I believe that what matters most is the journey that got us here. The friendships we built, the laughter in the hallways, the teachers who believed in us when we didn't even believe in ourselves. The memories that built up, that many of us didn't even realize would mean so much until right now. To our teachers, thank you. Thank you for your patience, your guidance, and your dedication. You've done more than teach us, but you have guided us and helped us realize who we truly can be and who we truly are. Your impact extends far beyond the classroom or even this ceremony, so thank you. To our families and friends, thank you for your support, your encouragement, and your sacrifices. Whether you were helping with homework, offering advice, or simply being there when we needed it most, you played a crucial role in helping us reach the moment. And to my fellow graduates, this is only the beginning. Some of us are heading to college, some of us the military, some of us straight to work. And I know some of us aren't even sure what comes next, and that's okay. There's no single plan to success, no one definition of what it means to make it, and what matters most is that we continue to move forward, to take chances, and embrace the unknown. We will face new challenges, and there will be setbacks, but if our journey so far has taught us anything, is that we are capable of overcoming them. So as we leave here today, I hope that we don't just remember what we accomplished it, but how we accomplished it. With determination, with resilience, and with each other. Let's celebrate how far we've come, but also look forward to how far we can go. Congratulations, class of 2026. I wish each and every one of you success, happiness, and fulfillment, wherever life may take you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Amora, for that memorable farewell address. Seniors, now for the real reason we're here tonight. At this time, I am honored to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Darrell Yater. Mr. Yater, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the members of the Northwest High School Class of 2026. I hereby certify that the candidates seated before you have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Education, and I present them to you for the conferring of diplomas.
Graduates, on behalf of the Northwest Local School District Administration, I wish to congratulate the graduating class of 2026. Dr. Shrewsbury, the credentials of the candidates have presented here today have been reviewed. The candidates are entitled to the diplomas they received from Northwest High School.
During the presentation of our students, I am asking for your full cooperation. Advisors will signal the appropriate time to applaud by saying the words "thank you" at the end of lists of graduates in their advisory. It is imperative that you do not interrupt the advisors while reading names so that all family members may hear the names that are read. I do understand that this is a celebratory occasion, but each one of the students before you today have worked extremely hard to get here this evening, and I want each student to have his or her moment to shine. Thank you in advance for assisting us in this commencement celebration. We will begin by presenting the diplomas to our top 10 graduates seated on stage, as well as our Miss and Mr. Northwest. I will begin now by reading the names of the top 10 graduates. Amora Jaylyn Higgins, summa cum laude, with honors. Michael Todd Gillian, summa cum laude, with honors. Kanien Phan Trong, summa cum laude, with honors. Jair Christopher Berry, summa cum laude, with honors. Casey Mark Higgins, summa cum laude, with honors. Emma Grace Alexander, summa cum laude, with honors. Emma Don Floyd, summa cum laude. Lucas Lee Dale Robinson, magna cum laude, with honors. Jayla Bellany Elam, magna cum laude, with honors. Taylin Noel Waka, magna cum laude, with honors. Ava Grace Haynes, cum laude. Corey Lamar Lang Jr., magna cum laude, with honors. And now we will recognize our student senate members and then our class of 2026 graduates in alphabetical order. Ms. Campbell will begin reading names.
Zuri Anae Aguilar, with honors. Jalea Renee Miracle Allen, with honors. Ava Lynn Anaruma. Valentina De La Cruz. Madison Faith Holt, with honors. Mackenzie Ava Huckthausen, with honors. Melanie Lara. Calcha Delango Lambe. Rebecca Lynn Steigel. Ariana Nicole Adu. Demaya Latrice Aikman. Miriam Ahmed Muhi Al-Shindi. Nalea Shanae Allen. Tyler Carolyn Anderson with honors. Sincere Adam Armstrong. Deontay Damari Arnold Smith. Aiden Jacob Bamberger. Rashab Bastola. Thank you.
Eric Batista. Chance Allen Bishop. Shayla Lene Blackburn. Darian Maurice Blaine. Alexis Lachey Blossingame. Victoria Marie Blunt. David Glenn Booker Jr. Ayana Nicole Brantley. Kamari Tiana Brinkley. Kayla Elise Brown. Matthew Lewis Brown. Lillian Joy Brown. Leonia Lanice Brown. Keelan Dakota Kane. Robert Ray Calloway II. Kathy Cow. Deshauna Renee Capel. Samira Janae Carter. Isamar Paula Cedeno Melendez. Thank you. Gerald Davion Cephas. Isabella Nicole Chacon. Raina May Cheatham. Kanaya Nicole Coleman. Casey Marie Collier. Riesia Liana Collins. Aiden Michael Connolly. Jonathan Michael Crane. Matthew Ian Crittenden. Shiloh Marie Cromer. Jairo Enrique Cucam Velasquez. Caleb Edward Curry. Carson Richard Curry. Jaylee May Alicia Cushman. Malaya Linda Marie Daniels. Jacob Tyler Davies. Braylon Salem Davis. Jalea De La Cruz. Lisbeth Araceli de Leon Lopez. Thank you.
Caitlin Abriel Delphin Gastelum. Pop Makar J. Joshua Michael Lee Dixon. Ed Roland Andrew Dockery III. Shiloh Amir Donald. Emma Michelle Dooley. Kurt Thomas Dove Jr. Braden Harold Eggers. Kaylee Joe Erschwender. Yusuf Elka Lilly. Kendall Ann Ellison. Eliana Alicia Evans. Roxanne Monet Nevea Fain. Amadou B. Fall. Michaela Danielle Farr. Taymont Terrell Fisher. Maya Nevea Fluker. Brady Alexander Frazier. Jonah Evan Freeman. Thank you.
Dylan Xavier Fry with honors. Ariana Rose Gamble. Avery Michael Gaskins. Olivia Rebecca Gehring with honors. Journey Adrian May Geraci Cannon. Kennedy Merche Gilbert. Hunter Mason Golding. Pablo Daniel Gonzalez. Jody Lynn Ray Graham. William Isaac Green. Jaden Amari Hairston. Jayshawn Kamani Hale. Amar Brandon Hargrove. Stella Jean Faith Harrington. Nicholas Xander Haverland. Olivia Helgenberger. Antonio Lamont Henderson Jr. Zanaya Amari Geneva Henderson. Tayana Renee Hicks. JL Olivia Hill. Thank you.
Caleb Trenton Hill. Camden Deshawn Hill. Jasmine Simone Holliday. Jonathan Ramir Howard. Kamila Marie Howard Jordan. Aaron Vincent Hughes. Kalia Mackenzie Hughes. Marquis Ramir Ingram Jr. Corey Alexander Irby. Christopher James Jackson. Keyshawn Clay William Jackson. Vincent Keith Jennings. Grace Jennifer Johnson. Alea Cherie Jones. Lariah Michelle K. Jones. Salmaine Sheriff Kane. Presley Stella Gladys Kenlinsu. Micah Ajani Kelly. Araya Cherie Kelly. Donnell Lamont Kemper Jr. Thank you.
Annabelle Lynn Kurgis. Maxwell Xavier Collier. Sanchu Lama. Zoe Elizabeth Lidquist. Dylan Matthew Loaflin. Shelby Rose Long. Ryan William Lopez Sandoval. Liam Edward Lynch. Jasmine Cheeto Marabere. Brian Stephen Maroquin Portillo. Justin Daniel Martinez Salgado. Ryan Michael Masung. Ayisi Okala Maximilian. Malia Elise McClellan. Cameron Braxton McCowan. Jordan Robert Maluski. Genesis Valentina Maharas. Kendra Marie Miller. Marie Renee Miller. Javion William Malio.
Kaylee Nicole Mitchell. Miranda Jane Mitchell. Ria Mokhtan. Devon Montez Moore. Marciano Tyer Moore. Naomi Lucille Moore. Philip Lewis Morris II. Thomas Joseph Morris. Jayshawn Eugene Mosley. Naeem Akmal Mumin Jr. Hogla Kapinga Mutombo. Gotcha. Stanley Earl Johnson Newell. Veen An Nguyen. Jayla Nixon. Catrice Nixon Hale. Raymond Andrew Nye. Jacob Ruben Ochoa. Aziana Renee Laree Pagan. Zaria Noel Payne. Jackson Aiden Petway. Thank you.
Levi James Packer. Kingston Michael Petway. Lauren Riche Pfeiffer. David Gustavo Ponce Pineda. Aiden Thomas Pope. Rihanna Marlene Prather. Janisha Rye. Gavin Larkin Rains. Jaya Ridley. Jaron Jedediah Robinson Jr. Jose Roque Morales. Alvin Tariq Ross. Dejanay Jamisha Russell. Gerardo Salgado. Charmaine Mike Salmen. Swilleen Mike Salmen. Benjamin Riley Sander. Albert Caden Schober. Carson Michael Schoonover. Antonia Shannon Seeger. Parker Joseph Seibel. Thank you.
Michael Houston Seidhold Hildebrandt. Tyler Lee Seidholtz Hildebrandt. Jamir Andre Sheffield. Cohen Michael Smith. Jamie Lee Smith Jr. David Isaiah Sparks. Azaria Standifer. Marianne Montreal Stearns. Desiree Honesty Stearns Weaver. Darian Landon, Man of Steel. Caden Lee Stevenson with honors. Jasmine R.A. Marie Strawn. Aaron Michael Sturgis. Alan William Sturgis. Brady Michael Swisselm. Kawamba Benita Sai. Dorsace Tamisha with honors. Gabrielle Walker Taylor. Trevante Frank Thomas. Ahmad William Thompson with honors. Thank you.
Alon Sahari Thurkill. Autumn Renee Marie Tritt. Johan Enrique Urbina Velazquez. Jasmine Janice Varner. Caleb Michael Vasquez Chalel. Alyssa Latrice Vassar. Edward Vasquez Perez. Daniel Ramiro Velazquez Jimenez. Elena Grace Velez. Mason Ash Vincent. Connor Robert Viox. Taylon Noel Waka. Trinity Unique Walker. Sierra Michelle Wallace. Kalia Marie Warner with honors. Nasir Mario Warner. Evelyn Marie Wazalowski. Jude Allen Wazalowski. Kyla Dawn Watley with honors. Thank you.
Antoine Mikhail Wilkins. Darion Daquan Williams. Desiree Miracle Wilson. Kamila Ayan Whimsy. Rayshawn Lamar Young. Verania Amalia Zarate. Dominique Marcus Lee Ziegler. Kamaya Destiny Cornell Spears. Thank you.
Caden Edward Robert Cordray. Brianna Ray Cutter. Ashton James DeHond. Emily Sue Howard. Thank you.
Can we get one last round of applause for all of our graduates? All right. One of the traditions we have at Northwest High School is to select one female and one male each year to represent our class as Mr. and Miss Northwest. Staff members select students based not just on their academic accomplishments, but their well-roundedness, integrity, school spirit, passion, involvement in school and community, and their character. Not only are these students selected by the staff, the senior class also votes on who should receive this honor. So these two students impress not only adults in our building, but their peers as well. Today, I would like to introduce Miss Northwest Ava Haynes and Mr. Northwest Corey Lang.
What's going on with y'all? All right, y'all. A graduation ceremony is filled with many traditions. Some are new traditions. While some traditions date back centuries, the mortarboards that graduates wear have been associated with commencement exercises for centuries. Pomp and circumstance. The music that which we entered the arena was first performed in England in 1901 and has become associated with graduation ever since.
There is, however, one more tradition we must fulfill this evening. Our tassels are currently worn on the right, but must be moved to the left to signify that we have earned our diplomas. Thanks to God, this indicates that we have graduated. And this part of the ceremony will be the final tradition we will celebrate together as a class. Graduates, please stand and join me in moving the tassel to the left.
Congratulations, Northwest High School, class of 2026!